Welcome to day 4 of Better by the Day, the series where we try to get better every day. It's currently Sunday morning and I'm about to set my goals and plan my week. So in this video I thought I would share how I'm doing that and also explain why it's so important to set weekly goals, especially when you're starting something new for the first time. So the way I like to think about weekly goal setting is I look at where I am right now and then I think about the areas in my life that I want to improve. And I imagine myself 1 week from now and I try to think, what would each area look like if this week was successful? And so one area I'm trying to improve right now obviously is YouTube. And so we could say the goal is to get better at YouTube. Now, once we know the goal, we can then say, what am I actually going to do? What are the actions that will likely allow me to achieve that goal? Now, the key here is we don't always know what those actions are. And so it's more of an educated guess. And this is why setting goals is so important, because let's say my goal is to get better at YouTube, and I decided that the best way to do that would be to post a video every day. I don't know if that's the best way to do that, but that's my guess. And so by setting the goal and taking the action each day of posting a video, I can then assess 1 week from now and say, okay, my goal was to get better. The actions were to post every day. First of all, did I do it? If I did, great. If not, why not? And if I did do them, did it help me achieve the goal? Do I feel like I'm better at YouTube? And again, if it did, great, they're the right actions, I should keep doing them. But if it didn't, if I took the actions and I didn't get better, then I could start to reevaluate, okay, maybe they're not the right actions. So the whole point of goal setting isn't necessarily to know that by doing this, I'm going to achieve my goal. It's to find out if that is the case. By setting the goal, setting the actions, doing it, and then evaluating 1 week later to see, did I move forward? And this is why, for me, I think weekly goal setting is so important, because if you have a goal, you set your actions, you do them. Let's say you don't set goals or reevaluate for a month or 2 months or 3 months. Well, what if those actions aren't the things that are actually going to move you towards your goal? Then you've wasted all this time doing the wrong things. But by doing it each week, even if it isn't the right actions, you can find out quite quickly. Now, what happens if you don't know what you should be doing? Right? Let's say your goal, like me, was to get better at YouTube, and you're not sure what actions you should take. If you're in that situation, then the best thing to do is think of what is the most basic action I could take, and then compare that to the opposite. So to give you an example, applying this to YouTube, if my goal is to get better at YouTube, is posting videos on YouTube likely going to help me get better at YouTube compared to not posting videos? And so all I'm trying to do is figure out like what option has the highest probability of success. Option A, posting videos on YouTube. Option B, not posting videos on YouTube. My guess would be that posting videos is going to be better. And so let me do that, let me try that. And again, after a week, I can see and then reassess if needed. Another thing to keep in mind is that this goal setting doesn't need to be isolated to one area. You can do this for all the areas of your life. So for me, another area of my life is going to the gym and exercising. Now, I don't necessarily need to set a goal to go to the gym every day because I do that anyway. It's like an automatic habit. But I can still set a goal within that to prevent myself from just going through the motions. So for this week, I know I'm going to go to the gym every day, but what's a goal I can set whilst I'm at the gym so that I'm actually moving forward and I'm not just wasting my time? So it could be something like doing a certain amount of exercises or doing a certain amount of reps or lifting a certain amount of weight. Setting those goals for the week within the things that you're already doing will ensure that you're moving forward in all of the areas of your life and not just doing these things over and over. And so I like to set goals for obviously the gym, for both my businesses, for learning and education. And again, the process is the same. I take the area, I identify the goal, I then decide on what actions I'm going to be taking, and then I do that for a week. I see if those actions achieve the goal. If they did, great, I'll set a new goal the following week. Or if they didn't, I'll reassess the actions and repeat. And so you should never feel bad if you set a goal and don't achieve it, provided you did the actions. Your goal should be to complete the actions and then assess if those actions help to achieve the goal. So that is how I'm planning and goal setting. Thanks for watching.